Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just keep coming with the treats up here. We've got a good buddy of mine. He's a saddle bronc rider up here. He's a 4-time NFR qualifier. If you would, give a big hand for my friend, Mr. Jacobs Crawley. Here he comes. Hey, hey, hey. They're going crazy. That's right. That's right. That should. See if that works, man.
Testing.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
What have you been up to? You're in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas at the NFR. They keep the Cowboys pretty busy the first few days with, practicing a grand entry. Bronc rider never thought he'd say those words,
Yeah.
but that's a big part of one day, and then the register and the back number, and now we're in the swing of rodeo. So
It's on now, isn't
it's
it?
talking to you and
Oh, yeah.
signing autographs and
Big
trying
time in
to
it. Big time in it.
not get too worked up before the perv.
Oh, yeah, exactly. What is, and I say this with every guest, I like all the behind-the-scenes stuff, but the grand entry, I mean, that's a big deal. I guess they got to show you what you got to do and all that good stuff and patterns. And what horse do you ride? Do they provide
Yeah,
one?
that's where the exciting comes for the rough stock. They assign a grand entry horse, and so stock contractors will bring a handful of horses, and hey, the bull riders are going to be on these, bronc riders are going to be on these, and bull riders sometimes aren't the best horsemen.
Right,
They're like, they don't make their money riding horses.
Yeah.
So it's pretty entertaining. And like I said, if you get kind of a bronky grand entry horse, it makes for an interesting 10 days.
It makes,
8th or 9th round, those suckers are coming around that corner of that alleyway moving.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watch those guys. They'll have the flags and tip them down at the horses, trying to get somebody bucked off usually looks like.
Yeah, they frown upon it, but a couple years ago, Jesse Bale, his last year, they took the bridle off his horse as he was leaving the alley. And
I like that.
they had to close the back gate. Jesse had to jump off. It was a wreck. So there's definitely a lot of pre-rodeo hazing and teasing going on.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You've been busy all year. You're fixing to get married, is that right?
Yeah, I got engaged
Somebody
a couple
will
weeks
have you.
ago. Yeah.
I like that.
So that'll be a big change for next year. That'll be really exciting. Hopefully I make it back and as a married man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Excellent. Where's your brother Sterling? Is he out here with you?
He is at the bronc riding for charity at the South Point.
Yep.
Currently.
Yep.
I was with him just before I came back here. He was on the 3rd section, and I couldn't stick around.
Right.
I was too excited and wanted to talk to you.
Oh,
so,
get up here on the show. That's right.
Told him to good luck, bear down, and give me a call when he gets done.
Yeah. How do you, I know you've, you had to win some big rodeos, to get here and all that good stuff. Talk about your year a little bit.
It's been a crazy, amazing year for me. I was very blessed, and I've been able to win the Texas Circuit, the National Circuit Finals in Guthrie, Oklahoma. I won a truck. That was very exciting for me because bronc riders, all we drive around here are vans.
Oh, yeah. So you needed a truck.
Now I thanks to Dodge in the van finals, got a nice truck that I love.
Yeah.
And the All-American finals. The other day I won that, and that's great. Great rodeo. It's been, like I said, one after the next. And just excited and ready to go for 10 days in Vegas, and glad the first one got off on the right foot. And now ready to move forward.
Let's talk about that a little bit. I mean, it's first night. You were, 80 and a half, split 3rd and 4th, something like that. Talk about your ride and your horse.
That was a horse that I had no clue about. He'd been to the NFR, and usually the first round of the NFR, they give us hoppers, which are just the nice ones bronc riders are supposed to eat up.
Yeah.
But this year's kind of different. There were some animals out and it showed in the results. There was several buck-offs. And anyways, everybody's a little more on edge first round, so I was in that boat. I didn't know anything about it.
Sure.
I was talking to some guys, and they had been bucked down, and they're like, we don't know, so guess, on the rain and everything. And fortunately, it worked out, and like I said, I was able to get a check and get set up for the next 9 days kind of deal. And
I would think, is that sometimes a good thing that you don't know, or is that always a bad thing, or
it's one
does
of those
it even matter?
Yeah, if you know them too much, it can be, because then you go in like, oh, I got this, it's a cakewalk, but you got to remember that horse doesn't remember you. So he's going to try and buck you off just the same. But it's kind of a mixed batch on that.
Yeah, I imagine. That's got to feel good, though, to place on your first horse as far as your confidence level for the rest of the week, going in tonight, feeling pretty good about it, I'm sure, huh?
Because it's tough. You go home for 2 months, and you haven't really been rodeoing, and then they bring in the best horses in the world, it's like, they haven't been in an off season. They've just been out getting fresh.
Exactly.
They're ready to come take it to you, and it's kind of chilly in the weather and they're feeling good. And they run in that exciting, building, and it's the noise, and these boogers are ready to buck.
I've never thought about that. That makes a difference for the horse too, the crowd and loud music and smoke and
everything. There's a lot going on back there. Team ropers are coming out.
Sure.
Ropes slinging around everywhere, and horses are setting up and setting back in the run up, and it's a lot going on.
Yeah, I imagine so. What talking about behind the scenes stuff, as far as the saddle bronc riding, do you have somebody putting your equipment on there back there for you, and you're kind of behind the chutes, or is that something you do? Or
no, and I think I can speak on behalf of all bronc riders and bareback riders. It's kind of like that's your tool.
Right.
You want to stay as close to it.
Sure.
I would, if it wasn't so heavy, I'd carry it back to the hotel every night.
Yeah,
I just leave it in the locker room. So, but it's you definitely take care of your own stuff and watch it with the bronc, and you kind of keep focus on that. You don't want to put that in the hands of anybody else.
Oh yeah, exactly. What you already know? Is it right that you knew your horse last night, but you already know what you've drawn tonight as well?
Right.
What do you know about your pony tonight?
Tonight for the bronc riders, the eliminators.
Really, already.
It should kind of be that same tension in the locker room. It's not going to turn down any. And I have a great horse. I have a bucking horse called Spade of Dale Halls, and big, black, pretty, fits the bill. It's going to be good.
Really?
Yeah, excited.
Is it more of a travel down the pen kind of bucker, or stay in place, or what?
Yeah, he's just kind of fall out of the sky kind of bucker. He's big rear out, big, black, beautiful thing, and just does the deal. Like, kind of angle across the pen, but he's also an eliminator and a bucking horse. He's going to have whatever little move, he wants to do that day, and I'm just thinking positive. He's going to be awesome, straight and fall, and it's going to be great. Yeah.
And you just kind of going into my next question, you mentioned he's kind of a straight bucker, that kind of deal. Talk about a horse that comes out and spins. I was talking to Jesse Davis, a second ago in the bareback riding, but as far as saddle bronc riding, is it hard getting in time on one that's spinning kind of in place?
I don't know. If you can just stay centered, and for bronc riders, it's lifting on your rein, then that just kind of carries you through it, and just keep your weight easy or even, and just move around the corner. And it's definitely more difficult if they're spinning to keep time, but it's part of rodeo. Luck of the draw. What's the horse going to do? Yeah,
and you were talking about getting, as far as your bronc rein and stuff. I know if you've got it too short, you can let some slide, but if you ever gone in there and you've estimated and it was, coming first jump, you've already gave him too much rein, and that's got a lot to do with your lift and all that, right?
Yeah, I run a finger through my rein, so I don't slide any
Really?
rein. Yeah,
really?
I like to, sure enough, have a hold of it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't suggest that to any young aspiring bronc riders.
I had no idea.
Some guys do that. I
Really?
lost my rein at Houston one time and at the San Antonio short go, and after that I was like, all right, I'm running a finger through it. And
is that just like your middle finger or what?
I run my pinky and my ring finger through it.
Pinky and your ring finger.
Yeah.
I'll be darned. Huh. That's crazy to me, man. I just team rope, I would never do anything like that, running fingers through ropes. I don't want to stay on, when they're bucking like that. I want out.
Right. Well, and it's $19,000 a day.
Oh, yeah.
They can take my arm before they have my rein, kind of thing.
So talk about, talking about that pay. That's $19,000, 10 days. What's just a good rodeo, say San Antonio or something like that. What does that pay to win San Antonio?
There's a couple go-rounds, but usually if you were to have a strong San Antonio, it'd be ballpark at 18.
I got you.
18,000, somewhere in there. I think I won second last year and won 14.
Right.
14, 15 maybe. So.
Which is still really good, but this is 10 nights in a row of it.
And that's why everybody wants to come here. That's why people work their whole career. That's why guys are living on the roads 4 months at a time, making the sacrifices to get here. I mean, it's the rodeo, the fans, the environment, and the shot at setting up their family for the next year.
Sure. I know you're really close with your brother Sterling, and unfortunately he didn't make it this year. Talk about, he'll be right there behind you in the chutes. He's your biggest fan. I know that.
Right. Yeah. It's well, he can't come behind me with the chutes this year. Yeah.
Really?
We don't get any helpers or anybody. It's got to be another contestant.
But
it's definitely a pretty intense pep talk before I go down.
I imagine.
To the alley and stuff, and he'll be there. And like I said, he's out here 2 weeks with me because, he rodeos all year with me, there's no point in him sitting at the house for the biggest one.
This is the biggest deal, isn't it? That's cool, man. That's really good. I want to visit before, we go or anything, but you got a great sponsor, Nakona Boots, and talk about those folks and their boots for us.
I don't know. I've been with them for 4 years, and I just couldn't imagine a better relationship.
Right.
It's fun. We're over there. If y'all ever see us signing boots, I just love to talk and have people come up. We've got shirts that we're doing this year, and there's a really cool little camera setup, and I don't know, but they're great people. And the boots, I mean, I was, kind of just a broke cowboy before trying to bronc ride,
whatever.
So whatever I could get my hands on, kept them resold and stuff like that. And then I've been blessed that they've helped us out, and now I can be proud and look sharp in my boots and really enjoy what I wear. So it's been great.
What behind the scenes and stuff, it's getting late in the afternoon. What's your game plan as far as the rest of the afternoon? How does that work?
A lot of the rough stock guys, some of them, majority, don't like eating before we ride kind of thing. So I kind of schedule a late lunch. So after we talk, I might hit that burger truck up that you'll talk about. But I don't know. I'll find something. But usually late lunch, and then go get set up, get changed, and get ready to head to the Thomas and Mack kind of early. That way you're not dealing with traffic. And my biggest deal is getting to the rodeo early, because then I let the nerves cool off. If you're there 15 minutes stretching in the alley, getting ready, and you're looking at the lights, and you've got like 10 minutes for everything just to kind of cool back down. You're like, okay, I'm comfortable now.
Right.
And then it's another rodeo, and it's not the biggest one in the year, and you're so nervous. And
I guess nerves are better to happen at 5 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 10 minutes before you get on your horse.
It's pretty tough to eat that late lunch sometimes.
I bet it is.
I was sitting there struggling yesterday.
And you got to have it, but
you're
probably not hungry.
Yeah.
I imagine.
I don't know. It makes it rough, but like I said, that's what feeds us. That's the exciting part about it, are the nerves that everybody feels. And, if they don't feel nerves, they're too dumb to feel it. I don't know, because there's something wrong, because, it's an exciting format and a great rodeo.
Perfect. Well, man, I know you got a lot to do. It means a lot that you come up here. We're all going to be watching. You're our favorite saddle bronc rider.
I appreciate that. You're my favorite drummer.
Hey, man.
Yeah, and talk host.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Nakona Boots. We're going to let him run, but how about a big hand for my friend Jacob Crawley?
Thank y'all.
All right.
Fun.